This is vvvvTv.
And we are live again from our Berlin headquarters with another very exciting topic. My name is Jorek.
Anton?
Still.
The same.
And we are talking about something that people have requested, actually. Custom widgets with ImGui.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what widgets typically look like in ImGui.
Without any styles.
Without any styling?
Default style. It's like this. Button, checkbox, as you know it.
We talked briefly about the fact that you can style them and theme them.
Yeah, colors, some options.
But a button looks like a button always. If you want to have your custom button with an image on it or whatever, then let's have a look at the custom widgets.
That's what we will do. So we have image button. Click. You have your animated button that you can click, or toggle.
So any shape, size, any image,
Anything.
like you can draw a Skia on it.
Exactly. You can draw Skia, you can draw even straight on it, like 3D. Or you can use even the low-level ImGui primitives, like this toggle is drawn not with the Skia, but with ImGui itself.
What would be the advantage there?
For example, you can, in stride context, you don't have Skia. Suppose that you don't have Skia, then you have only ImGui dependencies, so you draw everything with ImGui.
Yeah, if that is enough, then just use those primitives.
ImGui has some primitives that you can use, you can draw with. If it's enough, you can do just plain ImGui. If you need richer graphics, then you can use Skia.
Okay, cool. So this is our goal. Let's just jump right into it and start from scratch building an image button.
Okay. So,
how do we do it?
Okay, in the beginning you need a ImGui region and a renderer.
So today we're using Skia instead of Stride.
Yeah, so it's a Skia window, Skia renderer, ImGui. You can check it here, it's ImGui Skia and Skia. So let's do our first image button.
So right away we create a
node
for that, yeah.
There, nothing to see, and we'll patch inside. We'll start with the button, just with a normal ImGui button. But then what we will do, we will place layer widget like this. And here you see is this
it takes a layer.
Skia layer. So we can use Skia like image reader. So we will take our image and draw it with the Skia and plug there.
Okay.
Now we have to set the size, define that we're in the center. So this is basically we're done. But now we have our button there.
The button is still there, and
exactly. And so we will set the size of this button
to match
this, and then somehow we need to draw on top of it. So we will take the cursor position. Cursor is where the ImGui draws the widgets, the position on screen of the.
So we can say ImGui has an internal idea of a cursor, and the cursor is always placed after.
It's not the mouse cursor.
Yeah,
it's internal layouting cursor.
And ImGui is advancing that cursor always to the end of the widget. Yeah.
So we take this cursor before the button, and then we set after the button. We just set cursor screen position like this. So we don't have our button, but the button still gives us the click banks.
It interacts still.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
can use it as output. This is it.
So we're using the default button
Yeah. And draw
for its
on top.
interaction. Just draw something on top by placing the cursor.
Exactly.
Interestingly. Yeah.
And
But then you had something with a hover effect?
exactly. So the idea is that you can, this is Skia here, and you can do anything you want.
Yeah.
For example, I have prepared this my circle page that returns a layer. It's just a drawing in Skia. And you see just a parameter that controls.
Okay. Can we just briefly look inside so that we see
Yeah.
simple patch that you have
So
prepared.
it's just two paths. One path is background, other path is for foreground, and we draw them. So with a damper, just smooths the values over time. So we use this as a layer. We will make it smaller.
Yeah.
And now we can ask this button, is item hovered?
And
you
use
see
that.
This button hovered, and use that for this go-to position. So if it's hovered, not hovered.
Yeah.
Interesting that basically you can read the state of the layer widget here, because it will also tell you if it's hovered or not.
Yeah.
But then to control the Skia, you have to use frame delay, because you see it's above. So you have to go like this with the frame delay. And that's why it's cool to patch the button before, because it will already tell you in which state the Skia should be, and then draw the Skia, not with the circle.
Okay.
Easy.
Nothing much to it, no? Like this, I can have my completely customized, fancy UI, all images on buttons. Would I do the same with a slider, or?
Set. Excuse me. I just have.
Sorry.
I just can't see this. This colors set button style, because this is just normal button in the background.
Blue.
So exactly, I can provide my like, and for the hover, I can make it. This, so it's the button itself reacts on the mouse, and the Skia animates.
Yeah, I think that's a crucial thing to understand. You're using the default ImGui widget, and you're drawing on top.
Yeah.
Perfect. Would you do the same, like if I want to say I want to have a custom slider with an image?
Custom slider with a slider with an
image? Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
Like, what I mean, you can combine widgets together into make a bigger widgets out of it. What I mean, you want to draw a slider on top of the image?
Like, I want to have a slider that has a photograph in the background, and the knob would also be a photograph. Stupid, but...
Yeah, of course, you can do this, but not as easy as this. But because then you have to...
Would I also start with a slider widget and draw things on top? Would it be the same approach?
No, because your slider won't give you position of the
knob,
drag element. You will never know where is it on the screen.
So a slider would be a bit more advanced.
Yeah, you will have to patch your slider in Skia, for example.
Yeah.
And draw it like this.
Okay.
Like do it from scratch then.
Okay. Shall we then already jump to the
The
toggle?
toggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do the toggle. So again, I start just like my toggle.
Yeah.
So I make a new node. And there, something important, because I don't want to use a button that I will see.
Because we saw the button has always this blue, and you can style it then, but
make
you
it
always start
transparent.
from this default look and feel.
Yeah. You can make it transparent, that you don't see it, and you can draw the stuff on top. Invisible button, but ImGui has invisible button already.
For that.
Exactly for that. So if we take invisible button, it has a size, let's say 1 by 1. So it takes place in
The layouting.
in layouting,
Yeah.
but you don't see it. So if we place, for example, text after that, so you see it, like,
Yeah.
here is our invisible button. And if I change the size, this is the size of this invisible button. So now we will draw everything. We will draw our toggle with ImGui primitives.
Okay, what is ImGui primitives?
If you go to ImGui primitives, you see that they have basic
Some drawing primitives.
shapes.
Yeah.
Exactly. An important thing that they don't participate in layouting. They just draw. So they don't move the cursor.
Yeah, yeah.
But the invisible button do. So let's, again, we will just take a rect. Like
That's
this.
now the ImGui rect.
Yeah, ImGui rect. And then
We see it already.
Yeah, top left and bottom right,
Yeah.
2 points. So we will take, again, a cursor position and put it to the one of the points, and then plus the size of our button. This is the second. So now we can see that this is our button. What you can do, you can fill it with some color, make it very round, and this is already the background of our toggle. So we just need another ImGui primitive, circle. You see that you have circle in Skia, but also circle is an ImGui primitive. And now we have to draw it in the right place and with the right radius, so filled. And now we take, again, this, let's try with this position and change some radius. But you see it's the center of the circle.
It's top left, of course, yeah.
Circle of the center is where the cursor is.
Yeah.
So we just need to add to this position. We need to add the
what is it
like vector. Wait, this is this, and we have to add join, like the
the radius to have a left offset.
yeah. So now
Yeah.
where it should be, and of course
the radius should be tied to the half size.
Exactly. So we just split this vector. Split. And take the half of the height.
Well,
This, make it bigger. And this is our radius. So now we can
it will adapt
everything
with widget,
dynamically.
yeah.
Exactly. So now
The toggle state behavior.
easy.
Yeah.
So invisible button gives us bang when it's clicked. So we just take the normal toggle and we toggle when button flips and off. And now we just move the circle like this, switch boolean like this, and we want to
It's just the left position, no? That you have to change.
exactly
Yeah,
this,
just
but
the-
I will I want to move just on X. So I will split this vector. Split. And then, like, this is the default position. Plus
And it
something.
would be width minus radius.
Exactly. But let's try first like this, and then we will add the calculations. So vector join again. Like this. So, and now on when it's toggled, then we should move there. So like this.
Perfect.
So we just add some animation to that with the damper. And 1 second is too long, so it will be like 0.3 seconds.
Smooth.
So,
As we
and
know.
I will say that we will return the value and the hover state. No, maybe we don't need it. Just the value of the
I
toggle.
think the idea is clear by now.
Yeah.
All this.
Should we calculate this out of the size? Okay.
Think
You
it's-
got the idea.
I think.
You just, exactly as you said, it's just this point minus radius. Easy. Of course, you can animate the colors as well if you move.
Yeah.
This is green, this is red. Because this is the color that you can also animate.
I think, yeah, I think
but
the
I like
principle is
Yeah,
clear.
and I like that you can use like tons of animations nodes of
vvvv.
that built in with ImGui that don't provide any animation nodes, but you can combine them and you have your.
Nobody knows. It's just there. Yeah, I think there is not much more to it, probably. We learned in the beginning, ImGui is a rather dry library. It looks how it looks. You can still style and theme it. But
You can draw whatever you want.
with this, you can
Yeah.
really go very custom.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyone questions? Operator, did we have any viewers?
Nice.
But no questions. It's too
Everybody's
quick.
shy.
I think we were too quick today.
Patch, click, 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 click.
But it's fine. You can come up with your questions whenever you want and put them in the comments, and we will get back to you. That's our service, free of charge here at this point.
Still.
Of course, until we come up with some crazy subscription model around this.
Never heard about it.
Me neither. Shall we just wrap it? Any final words? I think
Do your widgets.
do your widgets and show them. Show them to us. Post them on the
I think
internet.
there is a nugget with the ImGui extensions. I saw it.
That someone did
Yeah,
with some widgets.
yeah. And I patched the calendar widget. It was not drawn with the fancy things. It was just buttons, but
Just a
already
compound.
prepared compound and
Yeah.
like-
Where is that? Where didn't we?
Oh, maybe I will push it.
You what?
I will push it.
Stay tuned for the calendar widget by Anton. And yeah, I think we just wrap it here and have a short episode this time. And we will be back soon. Good evening.